Hello, everybody. I'm back. This is Retro JoJo with another video. It's been a long time since I've done a video, about 2 months. I haven't really had time and been really busy with a lot of different things, different aspects of life. That's how it goes sometimes. But today I just want to talk about a couple of recent pickups that I've recently picked up. And maybe one that I've had for a while, didn't know how good that it was, but it's a mix of movies and games, so we'll just jump right in. This is Trigger Man for the Xbox. It's on PlayStation, and I don't know if it was on GameCube, I cannot remember, but I know it was on PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, and I thought it was going to be really good. It's Crave Entertainment, so I was thinking, this will be pretty good. And I've got a sniffle, everybody. I'm sorry about that. But it's not as good as I was expecting or hoping. I was thinking along the lines of like Punisher meets kind of a Jet Li style, maybe some hand-to-hand combat thrown in there. Some stealth, kind of like Splinter Cell maybe. And there is a little bit of that, but it's not near as good as I was expecting it to be. So that being said, I only played maybe the first level and part of the second after I beat the first level, and I put it down for a while. And to be honest, it has no voice acting, which I thought was a major letdown, considering that there are so many games of this era that had voice acting. And I believe it was released, digging deeper, 2004. So, I mean, it definitely could have had voice acting. There were games coming out at the time that definitely could have had voice acting. Not the best game in the world, but I only paid $6.99 for it, or my wife bought it for me, rather. So I'm not that mad about it. So when I finished that, tragedy, and there's very little music in that game also, which I thought, music makes things better. I love music anyway. And it didn't have a lot of music. It didn't have a lot of ambience and just, a presence that made you invested in the story. I mean, it's kind of like a mob type family, kind of like a Godfather-esque type thing, and they hire this guy, the Trigger Man, to take down their adversaries that have slandered them and things like that. That's what I gathered from it. But I put that down and I picked this up. I've had this game for a long time, and this is Legacy of Kain Defiance, and is by Crystal Dynamics and Eidos. I love this game. I didn't think that I would like it because I played a little bit of it. I got stuck. I gave up a little bit. Put it down for a while, a good long while. And you get to play as Kain, and I believe his name's Raziel. And it's just a fun time. Raziel's trying to get out of the underworld and go back to the mortal world. I have not played Blood Omen 2, but I need to buy that and play that as well. But yeah, it's just a great time. You play, like I say, you play as Kain. You can drain, you have to drain people of their blood because he's a vampire to keep yourself alive, basically. Your life meter drains over time. And same with Kain, Raziel, excuse me. I'm saying the names wrong. Bear with me. But you drain them instead of that of their soul, and it is just crazy. It is insane. Lots of action and a little bit of like a dungeon crawl-esque type thing. Like I had a part where I was playing as Raziel where you have to switch between the living and the spirit realm, and I kept getting stuck. Just didn't know what to do. I did use a walkthrough, but I've tried not to use as many as I can so I can get the full experience. Oh, and they both have telekinetic powers, so you can just, like I was playing as Kain in this game, and there were a bunch of guards that come out of the castle, and we were on a bridge, and I just threw them off the bridge. Didn't even have to attack them, and it is just lots of fun. So I highly recommend this game. If you have never played it, I recommend Legacy of Kain Defiance. Lots of fun. Excuse me while I wipe my nose. I'm sorry, everyone. It's that time of year where the weather's changing, and I always get these sinus infections. Let me grab some drink. always get sinus infections and things like that at this time of year. So bear with me as I try to go through this video. So then I also picked this up about a month ago. It's got some dust on it. But this is Creepshow 3, Season 3. And I really enjoyed watching this. I love the original Creepshow. There's the back. You can't really see it, but the front looks really cool. He's got like a film reel in his hand. And I thought it was really cool. So there's 12 episodes. And it is just a wild ride. I'm going to have to watch it again. But it was just a lot of fun to sit and watch. That's all I can really say about it. Because I don't remember. I watched it about a month ago. But there were some wild and crazy moments in it from what I remember. So check it out. And I believe it's on Shudder as well. It's a Shudder original, so it should be. The next up is something I haven't watched yet. And that is Nosferatu, the new one. So it has the R-rated and the extended cut, the non-rated. Haven't watched it yet. You've got, let's see, Bill Skarsgård, Nicholas Hoult, I might be messing that up, Lily Rose Depp, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Emma Corrin, and William Dafoe. So, you know, there's two names that I really, really know, which is William Dafoe and Bill Skarsgård. So I'm hoping that this is really good, and I love the cover art. So hopefully that's a good movie. And next up, you have something a little bit more family friendly. Pick these two complete series up. You have The Addams Family. So it was only like $20 at Walmart, and I picked it up. Me and my wife had a good time watching a couple episodes one night when we were eating supper. Just a good time, good family fun, and it was, you know, relatively cheap. So if you see it and you like Addams Family or you love watching Wednesday, there's more of that. It's not like the Wednesday show, which we have also been watching, but it's still a good time. You know, it takes you back, blast to the past type of thing. Just a great little show. And you can't have the Addams Family without the Munsters. I loved Rob Zombie's Munsters, despite what other people say. You have to like Rob Zombie, I think, to like it. And you have to like his other films, and this is his first foray, you know, into the whole like family or child-friendly realm. So I liked it. I thought it was good, but a lot of people don't. So if you don't, you know, this has Fred Gwynn and a couple other familiar faces that a good friend of mine reminded me of their names. I don't remember, but yeah, it's really good. You should definitely check it out if you're a fan. It was like $20 or $30, so that's not bad for the complete series. But me and my wife have also been watching Wednesday. We got one more episode of season 2, so no spoilers, but please. But yeah, I love when I'm like infatuated with Wednesday now, so I love the show. It's great. It's just loads of fun. So yeah, this has been kind of a different video, but just getting back into the swing of things. And you know, I was between working and I was on a trip, and then it was just a trip, like a family trip, not that kind of trip, but a family trip, specify, because some people out there might take it the wrong way. But it was just one thing after another for a little while, so I've been kind of busy, and I'm sorry that I haven't gotten back into this, but at the same time, I needed the break. You know, I needed the break from work, I needed the break from YouTube for a little bit, and I took some time for myself, and I'm working on myself, my personal life. So, you know, it's been a journey, and I'm hoping that everybody will stick around for the rest of my journey, you know, as I try to get my YouTube channel to grow a little. Hopefully we can get the gaming setup fixed correctly where I can, you know, play the game and you guys can see the reaction that I have to the games instead of just talking about them, because I feel like that's where I'm losing views is hit subscribers, maybe even as I don't play the game where everyone can see what I'm talking about. You know, it's one thing to tell somebody about something, but to show them is another thing. You know, I guess it's a kind of an instance of action speak louder than words, because if you watch me play a game, you're going to be more apt to watch more, because you want to see my reaction to the next one that I'm talking about, instead of just talking about it. You know, like me holding them up and talking about them. It's one thing to do that, and that's fine if you're doing a best of list. But I'm learning some things that, like, you need gameplay, you need or video footage, or whatever. You know, with credits to the people that created it, or whatever, what have you. So I'm working on figuring out those bugs. I haven't been taking a lot of time to do that. I've honestly just been playing games and lounging and hitting the, you know, try to get back into hitting the gym up too, because I've been slacking on that. Just been slacking a lot, and I'm trying to get back into that. You know, doing everything that I know I need to do. So to stay healthy and stay well and stay just me, you know, being myself. So thank you for all the support, and I know this is a shorter video, but that doesn't mean it's not a good video. I've tried to put more life into my videos and talk more and be more upbeat, instead of just, and I know I say a lot. Sometimes I forget what I'm thinking about or what I'm wanting to say. I get nervous. It happens. It's kind of like a stage fright type of thing. But that's all right, you know. People that really know me know that I have that issue, so it's just, it is what it is. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat who I am or try to make myself, you know, artificial to please somebody. I'm going to be me, and that's okay. You know, I've worked on it, you know, trying to get myself not to be nervous before a video, and it doesn't ever go away. Yeah, it gets better, but it never goes away. You're always going to be a little nervous because, like I said, it's like a stage fright syndrome. So thank you everyone that's stuck with me and stuck around and supported the channel, or just, maybe not monetarily, but just supporting me, you know, and keep going with it and things of that nature. Just saying kind things to me. The world needs more kindness instead of all this artificial cold-heartedness, in my opinion. You know, we need to be nice and kind to one another. So if you're seeing this and you've been nice to me, I appreciate it a lot. I really do. You know, uplifting me and upholding me means a lot to me. But until next time, this is Retro JoJo, and I will be back with another video much sooner than the last one. Take care, everybody.